G'day guys, here's a setup guide for the Unity Steam Build Uploader. You probably got this off GitHub or the Unity Asset Store. So to begin setting this one up, we're going to go to Edit, Preferences. Then in here we want to set up how our computer handles everything in general. So click on Enabled here, enter in the path to Steam SDK. If you don't have one, that's fine. You likely have a little question mark here, so you can click on that one. That will bring up a page on Steamworks. Then from that, you'll be able to click on this one here. And then you can download the latest SDK. This will download a zip, and you just need to extract that somewhere on your computer, like on C drive or something. And then you just enter in the path here. That'll make the path turn green, so that way you can say, yep, that's the correct thing. If it doesn't work, then it might be either the version is too new and isn't supported yet, or the path is entered incorrectly. Next up, you want to enter in your Steam login credentials, so your username and password that you normally use on Steam. I've already got mine entered, so it's just not showing them here. These will all be saved on your local computer. These won't be uploaded anywhere. Since this is a open source project, you can look at all the code and verify that yourself if you choose. If you're using Unity Cloud or the DevOps build service, then you can turn on Unity Cloud, enter in the account that you're using here, the project ID that's on Unity Cloud as well as the DevOps app API ID or API key. Once those are all entered, then you'll be able to see all the different builds and stuff once we get to the next page. But I'm going to turn this off for now. Next up, we want to start entering the project settings. Edit, Project Settings, go to Steam Build Uploader, and here you want to actually set up your game itself. So you can click on New, and then we can enter in, or in my case, we can do last message, and we want to get the rest of the information, of which you can get by Steamworks. So if we jump over to Steamworks, and we go to this one here, you'll be able to go to like depots, and then what it will have is these ones here. These are your depots. You might only have one if you have initially set this up, or multiple, up to you. But the depot is typically just +1 to your app ID. And this here is your app ID. It's also in your URL, Steam on your Steam page as well. It's pretty universal. So we can copy this one, and we can confirm that it is just +1, so 1141.031 and 032. Perfect. So we can jump back here. There's our app ID. We've got our depots. So let's just paste that one in, 1 and 2. Got our Windows and Mac ones. Fantastic. So that's all set up now. Next up is we want to get the branches. Now by default, you only have one branch, which is, in this case, none. It is called default on here. So if we go back to builds, there is always a default branch. This is the same branch that everyone will always get your build from, unless they specifically switch. And we can confirm this by jumping over to here. Let's go to the properties on a game, and then you got your betas, and then you can see that there's these drop downs here, and these are the branches, or beta participation as they call it here. So what we can do is we can enter in some additional ones. I'm just going to leave it because I only care about none, and that there is our project actually set up. Next up is we want to actually start uploading stuff. So we're going to go to Build, Steam Build Uploader, and then in here is where we're going to start setting up new things. So I'm going to go New. I want to upload a file from my computer, so I'm going to choose Manual. Otherwise, Unity Cloud, download something from Unity Cloud. Click on this one here, and I do have something on my computer, so I'm just going to choose the zip. You can choose a exe of your game if you choose, and then we want it to go to Steamworks. I'm going to choose last message, which is the 15th one that we just did, and then we're going to choose Windows and none. And then we're going to choose a little message here. Let's go test build. Obviously you want to put in a bit more of a descriptive message here, so you can say if it's what type of fix it was, what type of version this is, why are you uploading it. So there's a bit more information for you on the other end. So then we can just click upload and do yes, and then you can watch it start doing stuff. And you can see here it's actually trying to upload things. So grab a coffee, this will take a while. This will take quite a while. And here we can see that it said, oh, you got the wrong username and password. So I'm going to have to go and enter those in correctly, and I will be back. Okay, we are back. Entered in my new details. Something I forgot was to press save up here, so that way all your changes to this will persist when you reopen the window again. So let's try and re-upload. Now it's saying it's trying to upload again. Oh, it's gone and said there is a two-factor thing that you need to do. So if I were to actually jump onto my phone, which you clearly cannot see, I'll get a notification from Steam saying, hey, someone's trying to log in. And what I can do is I could press the button and say, yes, I approve. But since this is two-factor, that does not work. So what I'm going to do is choose show Steam guard code. And I'm going to enter in this number, 257. That was awkward. H257F. And then go use the code. So now it's going to try and re-log in and resend everything. If you do have the Steam authentication set up on your computer, then you'll have to do this every time. If you've got the backup code turned on, then there is also a really good option, and you only have to do it once. Now we've got the pop-up to say, yay, things are complete. Yay. And what we can do is we can actually look at everything that came back from Steam. So we look at this message here, and we can have a look through. So it's sent through to, there's my username, there's my app ID, and my depot. See that it's uploading everything. It's trying to log in, verified the Steam Guard code, and then everything's there. So at this point, it's just kind of given up and it's like, yep, I'm all done, sorted, and everything's uploaded. The way you can confirm if it's uploaded or not is, let's just jump back over here, and I'm just going to refresh this page, and then we can see test build, that there is the same build that we just uploaded. And there you go. I hope you get to use this pretty well. Enjoy, have fun, make games, and be swell. Laters.